Your next trade's a loser. We'll talk about that next. G'day traders, Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading, and today we're going to be talking about how would you trade if you knew that your next trade was a loser, but you had to take the trade. And that's kind of how you need to approach trading, is that every trade that you take, there's a high probability that it's going to be a losing trade, not a winning trade. And if you approach it with that risk management mindset, capital preservation is paramount, and that's the most important thing, because rule number one, don't go broke. Don't blow up your trading account. A little game that I used to play was to take 10 trades. I would do this on the 5-minute charts on a demo account. I would take 10 trades randomly with no preconceived. I would say, for example, I'm going to buy the first bar of every hour on the 5-minute chart. If it closed up, I would buy it. If it closed down, I would sell it. And I would put a maximum stop loss of X amount on there. And I just did that every hour for 4 or 5 hours, and I monitored my results. And interestingly enough, I did this at the London and the US Open. Interestingly enough, overall, I was positive pips at the end. So it just a little demonstration that when you manage the downside, I had a fixed stop loss, and then I did a 2-to-1 risk reward. So it just shows you that sometimes entries and exits seems to be where we put all of our focus, and we search the internet. I have people emailing me all the time asking me about certain strategies and how I would do this and what's my trading strategy. The number one thing that I try to focus on is what's the smallest amount that I can lose today, because I'm assuming I have a losing trade. And I learned that from Brent Penfold years ago, reading one of his books and also listening to him talk. He said he automatically debits his account for the loss when he takes the trade. And so he looks at that amount and he wants to know that he's okay with that psychologically and financially to take that loss. Is that loss going to bother him, or is it just going to be another trade in a series of thousands of trades or hundreds of trades over time that are going to take place? And if you're okay with it, then that's okay. If the trade obviously doesn't comply to your risk management or your money position sizing rules, well, then most likely it's probably not the right trade or the right size of trade. So assume your next trade's a loser. If you do that, I think that if you approach, we tend to approach the markets and look at these setups and go, how much can I make? How much can I make on this trade? And the reality of it is what's the maximum amount I'm willing to lose assuming this trade doesn't work out? And that's how I try to approach things every day. As I've said in other videos, I've blown up a few small accounts, and I'd still go and look for the magic system or the better entries, the better exits, better time frame. And at the end of the day, had I managed my position sizing properly and not engaged in irrational impulsive behavior, it wouldn't have blown up my account. So your first loss is always your smallest. Don't average losing trades. Don't move your stops. Make sure you have a stop. Stick to your position sizing, traders. If you're trading a certain time frame, don't go down to smaller time frames to see how it looks on a smaller time frame. Stick with your trading plan. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it reproducible. Keep it duplicatable, and manage the downside. Your next trade's a loser, so manage it that way. Have a great week, traders. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and may the markets go with you. Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, The 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.